Heart and Mind, Dunstan Chan.
Mr. Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, today, have you ever done that? Gone blind on stage? I have. I was young then. You know, when I was young, I was sent to a boarding school in Scotland. I arrived in the school, and the school's open day. Now, open day is a very important day. Then I discovered something strange about the Scotsmen. On important days, the men dress like women. I mean, they wear this short miniskirt thing called, what do you call it? The kilt, thanks. The kilt. Now, as I was the first Asian in school, the principal said, "Laddie, you must give a speech." Not only I have to give a speech, I have to be the Scot for the day. I have to wear the wretched miniskirt. Now, the stage in our school is not like this one here. It's very high. So there I was, perched on a high stage, wearing a short miniskirt, looking into a sea of hairy legs, all in miniskirt, and then looking up my skirt. Now, I know many of you are dying to know what do we wear under the kilt. I can't tell you. We've been sworn to secrecy, we the brotherhood of the kilt. But I can tell you this, it was damn cold down there. But anyway, the cold, the stage, and the hairy legs conspired to freeze my mind. And I went, I was traumatized by that experience. But I didn't give up. I took a course in public speaking. In time, I was able to roar like a lion, whisper like the breeze, move like Michael Jackson, and eyeball the audience like a goldfish. I was making speeches like, if your mind can conceive it, your body can achieve it. And if you visualize and strategize, and then you actionize, for then you can celebratize your victory. Boy, was I good, I thought. I was crowing like a cock-a-doodle-doo, thinking that I reached the pinnacle of public speaking. And one day, a little voice whispered in my ear, "Sir," it's my conscience, always call me sir. "Yes." "Sir, don't you think you should put a bit of sincerity and logic in your speech?" "Sincerity and logic, what's that?" "You know, a bit of your heart and mind." "Heart and mind? Bah! All I have to do is to enchant them with my voice, enthrall them with my stories, entertain them with my jokes." "But sir, surely there's more to speech." "More? What more do you want?" And I launch into, "You cannot feel the majesty of the mountain unless you've been down deep in the darkness of the valley." Yes, sir, man. I was full of sound and fury. It was a story told at a Toastmasters meeting that brought me down to earth. The story about a king who was dying, and the only thing that could save him was a new heart. So the subject was summoned to the palace. In time, the palace square was thronged with people, and they all chanting, "Take my heart, your majesty, take my heart, your majesty." The chancellor, looking down from the palace balcony, seeing so many people, not knowing who to choose, so he plucked a feather from his cap, and he said, "I'm going to cast this feather into the air, and on whosever head it lands, he shall give his heart to the majesty." And he threw the feather into the air. As he glided down to the crowd, the chant got louder and louder. Then there was a strong gush of wind coming from below, sending the feather up and up into the air. And stunned and amazed, the chancellor looked down, and there, thousands and thousands and thousands of people were chanting, "Take my heart, your majesty, take my heart, your majesty, take my heart, your majesty." Then it clicked. Then it struck me. A speech can be full of vocal variety, body language, sound and movement. But if it lacks that element of sincerity, if you're not prepared to give your heart, then it's like hot air. It's like what William Shakespeare said. A tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely believe, all of us can acquire the skill of public speaking, the body language, the vocal variety, the eye contact. We can acquire the skills. But let us not use the skill just to make furious sound. Let us not use this skill just to raise a few laughs. Rather, let us also use this skill to share a bit of our heart on the mind. Because it is with the heart and mind that you can transform a speech from a collection of words into a living message. It is with the heart and mind that you can go beyond style to give the substance. Because ultimately, it is our heart and mind that determines and defines the content of our speech. Martin Luther King, in his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, said, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." My friends, I too have a dream. I have a dream that the world will judge a speech not merely by the style of its delivery, but also by the substance of its content. Please join me in this dream.